Alright guys, so today we're working on laying out my engine and chassis harness. I'm just gonna do like the full wiring harness, power. I might do a data, I'm not sure yet though. But power and engines for sure I'm gonna do to the whole entire car. I got my chassis power harness already kinda pinned out. So this would be the main connector, by letters, where everything's gonna go, or what everything is, and then where everything goes. Then it goes to the next connector, which is the front power, which I'm gonna be using this dude, and it would be coming from over here somewhere. Then this front power will have all these things. Then I got an ECU power, that's inside the car. Then I got a whole bunch of chassis wiring stuff. And I got the fuel box supply. Then I got, this is the front power harness. So this will be this end, the front engine bay end side of this connector. The other, what I just showed you right there, would have been the inside cabin power to power up everything in the inside. And then this will come out here. This will power up everything in the front of the car. The main idea is to have this like right here. And then from there, route the wiring as needed. So right now I'm gonna start putting the connector down or deciding where I'm gonna do with the connector. And then I'm gonna move to designing the layout or where it's gonna go and what seems the most logical and the best thing to do. It shouldn't be that hard. So like I said, the first thing we were gonna do is try to design it and map it out. I use I don't know what this is called, like a measuring like tape, but like it's not measuring tape where it's like the metally one, not like this kind of measuring tape. I think this is the crap that your mom uses to sew. So this isn't a sewing kit most of the time, so I think it might be called sewing tape, right? Right?
It's just measuring tape, yeah.
Whatever. So this is easier than trying to use this thing. Another thing that we need to get is painter's tape. I like painter's tape to start where you're gonna do your connector. This is where this connector's gonna be. And you can see that. Alright, so the idea is to put the tape down wherever you're more than likely gonna have your connector. So right there, tape. That's gonna be the power connector, and you would have this right here, kind of laid out the same way, connector. So I'm gonna have that right there. I'm going to start right there. I would plan to go maybe. So the connector's gonna have like a T, so I can go from there, more than likely straight to this guy. And this right here will be the wiper. So from there to the wiper is about 8 inches long. As you can see right there. But I want to try to lay it out maybe a way so it's not flopping. So a way that's not flopping would be like this. So it'll be around 8 inches long. Right? So then right here we'll take this little lead and have this lead go. Maybe have this lead go this way. And then call that W for wiper, or you can just call it wiper. And then put the length that we said, which was 8 inches, right there. So then you know your lead from the end of your connector is 8 inches. So, like I said, this 8 inches lead from there to there, and that's the way that I want to run it. So that's where the harness would go. So then that's our wiper We have that. We need to do a fan, purge for the nitrous, solenoid for the nitrous, a boost solenoid, an accessory, and the main important ones are the headlights front and left. So we should probably maybe run, I think the solenoids I want to do, the solenoids I guess the best place to be would be maybe right here. So then, what else do I need to do? I need to do a boost solenoid, 2 nitrous solenoids with a purge. So then this way, let's go. This. Maybe not, because maybe I could just go. Okay, so it'd be 33 inches to right here, but maybe around 24. We'll want to try to branch off so then we can have a lead for my nitrous solenoid, a lead for, yeah, because an intake would be around right here. And then intake, could do nitrous. Maybe this is a nitrous and purge solenoid right there. And then maybe right here I'll do my boost solenoid, so then I can route the vacuum line to go in that direction to the turbo and the wastegate. Really should be over there, but I don't want to run 2 wires just all the way over there, right? Or I could just run 2 vacuum lines. I might just run 2 hard lines. Why is there weird music playing, Ryan? And why did you dance? Look, you should record him walking through. Huh?
What?
I don't know what he said. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do, I got an idea to go in that direction anyways. So, yeah, we'll do this and then, so then, you can start the book. Over here. Is this right? Oh, Mark was saying. Oh, that's not even a T. Oh no, just a T. It's a T. Can I see my map? Listen, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's the T for my boost solenoid and my front accessory. Cool. So then at the other end of that needs to be, I think I'm gonna do ground. And I honestly think I might just run the wipers from here too. So they just come up. Right? I think that looks better. And then it'll just be the harness come down this way right here, and then it comes up instead of having one across. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right. I think that's it. All right, so I got, like, you've been watching the front harness mapped out. This is gonna be my front power harness. Left headlight, right headlight. Like I said, nitrous purge, nitrous solenoid. Wiper, I decided to come from this and teed off from here. Wiper teed off from here, ground down here. From here, I'm gonna go to this mark, and I'm gonna use that mark, like you see, boost solenoid, and I'm gonna have the spare front power coming out right here. So if I ever want to wire anything else, I can, you know, obviously run a power wire to it. Oh, you know, I forgot one thing, a fan. I forgot a fan. So now I have to forget about all this and figure out a fucking fan. Gosh darn it. Ultimate test has happened. I put my racing shoes on and everything works fine with my racing shoes on.
There's a bunch of little holes.
The speed holes? I thought I'm gonna go faster.
In your clothes.
Those are my speed holes.
Speed hose?
Yeah.
Speedos?
My speedos? Are my speed hose?
Speedos.
Speed hose?
Speed hose.
Does that work? Cool. So, yeah. Next step is to figure out, like, where the wiring's gonna come from over there. Where am I gonna make a power panel? Where am I gonna make a switch panel? Where am I gonna make a whole bunch of stuff? I want a PDM.
You want a what?
A PDM.
Oh.
It would make this switch panel and panel stuff and all this other stuff so much better, but
Broke. Need to sell some feet pictures or something.
I got cute feet.
You got some nice feet.
They stink. Alright guys, so I figured this out. Engine bay engine harness is done. And then we got cabin ECU harness laid out from power. And since I already had the front power already mapped out, I have that here. And I have the cabin power. I made some changes to this. So I'm gonna have to come back, like I said, need to fix. So I'm gonna have to come back and probably fix this one. But that's already all done. So the next thing with the wiring stuff I would have to do is I need to make a pinout like the rest of those sheets for this cabin ECU and one for the engine bay one. And with these things I'll be able to, whenever I make the harness, having this length and the proper instructions or where all the pinouts are, I'll be able to quickly make it. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. Probably do that maybe like tonight, something like that, and start on it so I can start figuring it out. But that's the key essentials right there, at least for now. So since all I've been doing is doing this wiring and measuring things, I'm gonna try to switch it up a little bit and go back to messing with my surge tank. I'm gonna try to see if maybe I can get close to finishing it up today. Probably won't, but you know, trying to get some work done to it, so maybe I can. So I'm gonna try to start that next. Beyond hot, because I just got finished welding it, but this is what it's gonna be. In tank. That. Weld it at the bottom. Ow. 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 Hot. Ow. But yep, just like that. This would be feed to the engine, return from the engine, feed from the fuel tank, the OEM, return of the return to the OEM tank. So that's what I'm trying to do. I need to figure out go buy like gasket maker or like that cork gasket stuff so I can somewhat seal this up on top. Use some rib nuts, guys, and yep. I think I have a seal here somewhere. Yeah, I've got the seal here. I originally kind of wanted to place this right here and attempt with like a little Dremel to groove the lid a little bit and groove this tank a little bit. So when I put this down, it kind of worked like a stock tank with just a seal, like an O-ring seal. And it's just grooved like that. So that's kind of my general idea. The most important part about this right now is that it does this. So it does that, and I'm gonna put a connector right here, drill a hole, put a connector right there. And that connector is going to feed the OEM or the in-tank pump, and it's also going to feed the pump this inside of here. And this is going to be all self-contained. I need to make a little lid, but that's the general idea for it to go in the back on top of this thing right here. And then it'll go over that. I'll build some tabs to the side of this thing, so then this can just bolt it in there and it covers the OEM hole. So by doing that, I would have an enclosed fuel system inside the car, and I got some sort of like search pod thing for drifting or high G-force turns, whatever you want to call it. I probably don't even need that, but I'm doing that anyways.